late?
No, I just got here a minute ago myself. You look great.
Oh, thank you. Hey, I spoke to my mother this morning. Did you hear what happened at Buchanan City?
Yes, I did. I am very happy that no one was seriously hurt by that explosion. Viki told me last night that your mama is really looking out after Clint.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why she's there. And I don't know why I'm here. Oh, God. But my mother thinks it's a good idea, and she thinks it would be a great hobby for me until I join a ballet company.
Oh, good. Well, it's nice to hear that somebody agrees with me.
Yeah, but Cord, I have to tell you, I'm so nervous.
Don't be. Just relax. You're going to be just fine, all right? And you can have yourself a top-notch portfolio in no time. You got something nice to wear in there?
Yes, Gabrielle got me something from the costume department of Fraternity Row. It's a beautiful dress.
Great idea. Okay, look, right behind the screen is a door, and behind the door is a place for you to change. Go in, help yourself. I'm going to set up here. Ooh, that's probably John Russell. I told him to meet me here. He's got some information on something I'm working on over at the banner.
Okay, fine. I'll go change.
Good. Hey, John, come on in.
Hey, Cord.
Uh-oh. You don't look too happy.
Yeah, I've got some bad news for you.
You don't know what a relief it is to see you. After hearing about what happened in Buchanan City, I was worried sick. Let me have your coat.
Thank you.
What about Megan? I talked to her on the telephone, but I wasn't absolutely sure she was telling the truth.
Oh, Megan's fine. I mean, she wasn't hurt. She's very upset about Max.
Oh, yes, I know. She told me that she'd send him away, but wouldn't say anything else.
Can we talk about that later? I think maybe we should concentrate on some of this Centennial business that I've been neglecting.
Wait a minute. What about you? And Clint?
What about us?
Well, Sarah said on the phone that she thought Clint would give up on Buchanan City and return to Landview. Victoria. Clint didn't come home with you, did he?
Gabrielle. Nina, for heaven's sake, what's this? Could you shut that thing off? I have to talk to you. It's really important. Sure. What's wrong? Look, I'm on my lunch hour, so I gotta make this really quick.
Well, we'll get to it. What is it?
Do you remember how you told me that you would help me try to, expose the Wymans for selling babies? I hope you really meant it, because if you don't, even if you didn't, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yes, I meant it. Get to the point.
Could you be pregnant?
Here's what you do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
Did I just hear you correctly? You want me to get pregnant so that you can expose these people?
Well, yeah. No, I mean, you're already supposed to be pregnant.
Oh, really? Since when?
Well, I mean, not really. I mean, I just told them you were, so you have to pretend that you are.
Oh, wait a minute. Who did you tell?
Ambrose Wymans?
Oh, Tina, what have you done to me now?
No, don't worry. Just let me explain it and try to listen to this with an open mind, all right?
No, why don't you just tell me how I'm supposed to have got pregnant?
Well, Ambrose was getting really suspicious of me and everything, and it was like he was looking for something I could say to make him trust me. So that's when I came up with the idea about having a friend that was pregnant and that this same woman might be willing to give up her child for adoption.
And I'm supposed to be that woman.
Well, he wanted a name, and I couldn't think of anybody else.
Oh, no, of course. Now what?
Well, now I have to bring you to meet Ambrose, and you have to agree to let Lord Love the Children help you find a home for your child.
No. No way. Forget it. You go back to Ambrose and you say that there's been a misunderstanding, that your good friend Gabrielle is definitely not pregnant.
John, please, don't tell me you're talking about the woman who got the information about the Lord Love the Children.
Yep. She refuses to talk about Ambrose or his organization.
Why? Is she that afraid of him?
Court, she gave her child up to Wymans. So it's just too painful for her to even remember.
Well, I can certainly understand that, John. But didn't you tell her that if she talked to the two of us, we could keep other women out of that same predicament?
Yeah, I did, and it doesn't matter to her, so. What are you doing here, anyway? Looks like a photo shoot or something, huh?
Yeah, a friend of mine lent me the studio for the day.
Well, listen, I'll take off and let you get to work, huh? I'm sorry I couldn't do it.
Wait, John. Are you sure there's no way you can give me this woman's name?
Court, come on now. You know I can't reveal my sources.
Yeah, I know that, but if I could talk to her for 10 minutes on the phone,
I can't do it, Court. You know that.
John, come on, please. I need to know this. I'll say I found it in your book, okay? She won't even know that you gave me the name.
It's Audrey, Court. Now, don't tell her that I told you that, okay? And don't tell Tina.
No, I promise you, I would never tell Tina something like this. Audrey? Oh, look, I'm sorry I put so much pressure on you. I never dreamed it could be her. This must have happened some time ago, huh?
Yeah, it did. She was 16 years old, and
Oh, Lord.
she had a baby boy, and, well, she didn't see any other options available to her, so she put him up for adoption. She's hated herself ever since then. And, you know, this is something that you just can't deal with logically.
Hey, that goes without saying, John. Listen, you don't know if the Wymans put, like, serious pressure on her to do this, do you? Or really made it tough for her?
I tried to. I tried to talk to her some more about the subject, try to find out what was going on, but when I pushed it, she told me she didn't want to talk about it. She got angry and she stormed out.
Well, listen, hopefully in time all that will pass.
Yeah. In the meantime, I'm going to have to pay for it, but that's okay. Let me know if I can help you, okay?
Hey, I sure will. I may take you up on that, John. Thanks again.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
What do you think?
No, Clint didn't come home with me. Clint is going to stay in Buchanan City. He's going to haul away all the rubble, and he's going to start all over again. He's going to build his dream from scratch. I don't know how his mind works anymore. He thinks that everything will be just fine if the children and I move out to Buchanan City to be with him there. But if we don't, well, then it's all over. The answer for him is anything but coming home.
I'm sorry. He must be very confused.
I don't even think he's confused because he says that Buchanan City is not an escape for him.
Well, I can understand that after having seen it and been there. I mean, Clint has been taken by his roots. His eyes light up when he talks about the old days and his plans for a town where time would stop.
I know. I mean, I got very caught up in it, too, when I was there. Problem is, real life is here in Landview. What about real life? What happens to the family? What happens to everything that we have built here?
As an environmentalist, I can only applaud what Clint wants to do in Buchanan City.
You think I was wrong not to stay with him?
No, not at all. I'm just pointing out that after my trip to Arizona, it doesn't seem as crazy as it did. As a matter of fact, in some strange way, it's renewed my respect for Clint. However, as a family man, he's making a huge mistake and he's being very selfish.
Thank you very much. Because that's how I feel. I feel that he has deserted me. He has deserted his family. He has turned his back on me. He's turned his back on his marriage, on our marriage. I don't know how to handle it. And try as I might, I cannot understand it.
Victoria, do you think that underneath it all, Clint wants a divorce?
And everything here, the band my family, and Landview, Landfair, everything here is my family, but Buchanan City is all his family. And the saddest part of all of that is that he's working so hard just to make sure that these fears come true.
Let's get out of here. Take a drive with me. Here. I want to take you to a place where you might feel some hope.
Morning, Donna.
Good afternoon, Doc. It's 2 p.m.
Well, it's still morning to me since I woke up about 45 minutes ago.
Danny, everybody knows what a swell time you had last night. And the next time you want to hang out, why don't you let me know? Or maybe we could have dinner sometime. At my place. Alone.
All of the above, any time, Donna. Dr. Marimont's charts, please.
Sure.
Hi, Dan. Donna?
Brenda, could you watch my station for 5 minutes?
Yeah, sure. I'll be happy to. I'm floating today anyway.
Great.
Excuse me. Oh, Kelly sure better hurry back from L.A. or else.
Well, you haven't been up on the news, Bren. She landed a job in a feature film in L.A., so she's decided to stay there.
Oh, Dan, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, that's all right. I mean, how can you compete with bartending and babysitting, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she took drama in college. It's what she wanted to do, so I wish her all the best.
Heard you had a pretty good time last night across the street at that new place.
Does everyone in this hospital know all about my private life? I mean, is there one person who doesn't?
I am not prying. I mean, just some of the nurses were talking. That's all.
Oh, great. Well, you know, you can just tell them that I haven't turned to drink, okay?
Dan, what is this about? Is this about Kelly or is this about something else?
Brenda, do I need an excuse to drink?
Well, you came to my house yesterday and you left and you were very upset, and now I haven't had a word from you about whether or not you're going to go to the christening.
Oh, it's the christening.
Yes, it's the christening.
Oh, well, you know, you can tell Stephen from me that I'm probably not coming. He has Michael Grant. He doesn't need me in his life.
I can't just turn around and say you're not pregnant. No, I need your help on this. It's the only way we can nail them.
Oh, so now it's all up to me?
Yeah. Yeah, you see, these people are really slick. And the only way to find out what's going on is to get it from the inside. And look, Ambrose is very attracted to me, and he has hinted that if I bring you to him, he will tell me all about the baby selling operation.
How could you do this to me? Don't you think I have enough problems already?
Well, it's not going to cause you any more problems, and when Judge Carlin hears about it, he'll probably give both of us time off.
No, because you see, your schemes, they always backfire. I will end up in Statesville because of this.
Well, Cord's in on this too, and you trust him, right?
Cord? He approves of my fake pregnancy?
Well, no, but I had to give a name to somebody, so I gave Ambrose your name, and besides, you and I... Look, you and I really hurt Brenda and her baby, and this is a perfect chance for us to try to make up for all that.
And what happens when I'm supposed to start looking pregnant and, heaven knows, deliver?
It's not going to get that far. I mean, look, I'm gathering evidence, and you're the evidence. Cord is going to take it all to the banner, then the police are going to come, and then we are going to be heroes.
Look, Tina, I admit it would be very nice to be respected again, but...
Oh, yes, it sure would, wouldn't it?
No. No, absolutely no way. This doesn't stand a chance, and I don't want to be any part of it.
Gabrielle, think about the mothers. Think about all of them who are giving up their children thinking they're going to have great homes when they're going to be auctioned off to the highest bidder. I mean, what if that was Al?
Oh, stop it, Tina.
Look, I know it's not nice to think about, but what if it was your child?
Look, you're taking this too far.
No, the Wymans have taken it too far. We've got to stop them, and you can help me stop them.
No.
Gabrielle, please, this is no time to think about yourself. Think about those innocent children. They need you.
Dan, what is going on around here? You know very well Stephen needs you in his life.
Look, Brenda, I gotta check these charts, okay?
Look, you know the charts can just wait. I want to know what you meant by that crap.
Was that a lie? Okay? I'm sorry.
You're hurt because Michael is the godfather and not you.
Hurt? Hell, why should I be hurt, Brenda? I just risked my career and my relationship with my father to prove that Stephen was your son. I just put my life on hold just until you got your baby back.
Don't you think I know that? I wouldn't have gotten through those months when Michael was taking Stephen and keeping him there with Gabrielle if it hadn't been for you. I mean, I know about that.
Oh, that's great. That's just great because everything seems so perfectly crystal clear now. After everything I've done, Michael Grant deserves to be the godfather.
I have explained that to you. I mean, you are his brother. Okay, his stepbrother, whatever, but his brother nonetheless. And that is right after Mom and Dad. Dan, you are family. Michael is not family. So I have asked him to be the godfather so that he will have a bond with Stephen. Now, what are you thinking?
Brenda, there are some things that I agree with and understand, but others...
What others? I want you to tell me.
Forget it. It's okay.
No, this has really got me upset that I have done something to upset you. Now, you tell me why it is more important for you to be a godfather than to be a brother.
Brenda, if you and Dad ever... Never mind.
What, will you think if Larry and I don't get married, then you're going to be cut out of Stephen's life or something?
Things happen, right? No matter what you plan or what you want, things go wrong. Now, Brenda, I assume that you'd make me the godfather, so no matter what, I'd be a part of your life. Stephen's life, I mean.
How about, this?
I wish you could see what I'm seeing in here. It's,
I just feel so uncomfortable.
well, you look a little uptight. Relax a little bit.
I'm trying to relax.
What are you thinking about right now?
I'm thinking that I'm a ballet dancer, not a model, and why did I let you talk me into this, etc., etc.
Okay, well, you keep thinking those things for a little bit, and then let them go, and then we'll start all over.
Cool, there's one other thing.
What?
See if you can understand. Well, when I'm doing my ballet, it's choreographed. I have a story and a character. But right now, I don't have a story. And so if I did, I could show you joy, fear, or whatever you want.
Well, that's easy. We'll just work up a little story here so you got a little character to play.
No, that is silly.
Well, why? Come on, I got some music. I'll put the music on, then we can use that, and maybe that'll loosen you up a little bit. Come on.
Maybe.
Worth a shot, right? Okay. See if this does anything for you. Okay. I think we can lose the jacket here. Excuse me. I used to be good at this in high school. Oh, hold on. Oh. This is nice. I like this a lot. You look great. I think we're going to go with this. All right, now, relax. Just take a deep breath. Good.
No, I can't do this. I just feel so stupid. This isn't gonna work.
Debra,
All right, what if Ambrose wants to know who the father is? I mean, I only slept with Michael, and that was months ago.
Well, you won't ask. What if he does? He's not gonna. All he cares about is a baby that's gonna make him a prophet.
All right, if I agree to this, what if it gets out?
It's not going to. It's just gonna be between you and me and Ambrose.
You can't be certain about that. At the halfway house, there's hundreds of Snoops, and in this fraternity row, there's even more.
But don't worry about that.
Oh, and what about Max? Oh, God, if he finds out, then he'll have nothing more to do with me. Tina, he just broke up with Megan. He needs my help right now. I couldn't bear it if he turned his back on me.
Max isn't going to find out. Gabrielle, please.
Look, my heart really wants to help you. But my mind is saying that there's just too many doubts.
Then do help me. Look, we can do this together. You and I have always been good together, and this is one time when we can unite for something good. So please say yes so we can get moving on this.
What's that? What's that limb? Here's another one.
Oh, dear. Whoa.
Oh, God.
Oh, the mountains are so lovely this time of year.
Aren't they?
kind of beauty makes you think that everything's right. Thank you for bringing me here.
I'm glad you feel that way.
I do. But we're playing hooky. There's a lot to be done before the Centennial Ball.
Now we'll get it done. You recognize the spot?
Sure. We're right over Eterna. In fact, we're not very far from where you crawled out for the first time.
It's where we met. I'll never forget the look on your face the first time I saw you. You stared at me like I was some sort of alien.
I expect I thought you were an alien. You should have seen yourself. You were covered with dirt, blinking at the sunlight.
Yeah, well, I'd never seen a light bulb that bright. You know, other couples reminisce about their first meeting in a classroom or at a dance. Our first meeting was unique.
And the ground was covered with poppies. I think you better take me back.
Victoria, give it a chance.
No, we shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here.
Where should you be? Back at Landview, alone, in Arizona.
Look, Clint may not be
You know, you
here.
told me that Clint's greatest fear was that you would choose me over him. He has that fear because he knows we belong together.
No.
He knows that nothing can ever separate us, now that we found each other again. That's why he doesn't come back to Landview. He knows he's powerless in the face of the inevitable.
Please stop this. Please.
Just listen to me. It's time to start over. You and I right here where we started. It's time to let Clint go. And come back where you belong, my love. Back to me.
Debra, what's going on here?
Claude, I know you mean well, but I just...
Why are you so upset?
Claude, I'm sorry. I don't normally get so freaked out so easily.
Well, I don't know. I guess I just think of you dancing in front of thousands of people. I don't know why a little camera like this would frighten you so much.
And you.
Me? Wait a minute. Am I part of the problem here?
Well, maybe. Just a little, I don't know. It's so difficult for me to make a fool of myself in front of my only friend in Landview.
First of all, you are not making a fool out of yourself. And as far as I'm concerned, forget about me. Ignore me. I'm just your biggest fan behind the camera, okay? Tell you what, I got some more music over there. I'll put on a different song. We'll try to make up a story to that, okay? That'll make it easier for you. Just relax a little bit. I'll put the music on. You get into it back here. Okay. Now, you know this song?
Yeah?
Good. Now, you're going to be the woman in this song, right? You're the singer. You're feeling all the things that she's feeling, all the things she's talking about in here, okay? This is you. Only you're not going to sing it, and you're not going to dance it. You're just going to keep all that emotion all locked up, and it's going to come out in your face and in your movements, okay? Just kind of feel the music, get into the attitude, and I'll give you a story. Okay? Anytime you're ready, you just feel it, you come on around here, and we'll build this story for you. Good. Okay, now, you've been working in an office with this guy for some time. Been keeping an eye on him. He's like really hot. Yeah, there you go. And you like this guy a lot. And one day he walks past you and you get a whiff of his aftershave and you really like that. Show me how you feel when you like that, huh? Nice. Good. Okay, the next day you're over at the water cooler and this little fella comes by and he's at the water cooler right in back of you. You bend down, you get your drink, you come up, and he's there. Surprise. Oh, what do you know? Very good. I like this game. This is good. You're doing real well. Okay, next day, you see him looking over your way, right? And he kind of waves to you a little bit, and you say, oh, he's coming over here. And then you realize, oh, he's not waving at you. He's looking at somebody else, and you pop and feel real bad. Good. That was nice. All right, now this is it, the big one. He comes up to you, and he says to you, Debra, you are just about the most beautiful woman I have ever seen. And I think I will die if I don't take you out to dinner tonight. And you're looking at him and you're just saying, oh, I want to go out to dinner. Yeah, very nice. Debra, this is good. You're good at this.
Great.
This is great. I love it.
Come in. Tina, my child, are you all right?
I'm fine.
You were gone so long, I thought maybe you were in a car accident or something.
And I just went to talk to my friend. Wymans pregnant?
Yeah, Gabrielle Medina, yes.
Yes, I was talking to her about giving up her child for adoption, and then I told her about Lord Love the Children here and how wonderful you and Serena are.
And?
Well, she's not really sure. She wants to do what's best for her baby.
Well, of course.
Well, and she's a little worried about publicity. You know, she went through a lot during the trial.
Well, I will not notify the media. She has my word on that.
Well, I told her that her pregnancy would be confidential.
Well, absolutely.
And she also wanted to make sure that the father doesn't know that she's pregnant.
That could be a problem.
Well, if he doesn't know about it, then he wouldn't have to make a choice, right?
Well, maybe I can bend the rules. Anything else?
Well, that I stay very involved in the whole thing. I mean, Gabrielle is my friend. I'm the one she trusts.
Tina, if you deliver Gabrielle Medina to me, you will be my partner in this case.
But will I be your partner in your other cases, too?
Well, we have to be careful there so that Serena doesn't find out. She doesn't like sharing me or our caseload, so we have to keep this little partnership between ourselves.
Oh, I wasn't even going to tell my husband.
Good, good, wise choice. Now, when can I actually meet Miss Medina?
Right now. Gabrielle?
Came to you from ABC News. We now resume our regular program schedule.
Trying to protect him, Michael Grand, was fine and admirable. Still, you shouldn't have used a child.
I never meant any harm to that child.
Oh, she feels terrible for what she did, but she's also very grateful that she didn't have to go to prison.
Yes, but I have another problem, Mr. Wyman.
Or so your friend Tina tells me. And aren't you lucky she came to Lord Love the Children just when you needed an adoption agency?
Yes, very lucky. Although I've been having second thoughts about giving up my baby.
It's the most natural thing in the world for a woman to want to keep her baby. But you must make sure that it isn't a selfish decision. Now, we here at Lord Love the Children function just as the name suggests, doing the Lord's work, counseling pregnant young women who are all alone in the world and don't have the means of raising their child, and making them understand what's important, their baby's needs and its future.
Yes, and I suppose I'm in that position. I want what is best for my child, but under the circumstances.
Under the sad circumstances, it's impossible, isn't it?
But giving my child up to strangers.
Ah, see, but that's where it differs. You wouldn't be giving up your child to strangers, because Serena and I, we go into the prospective parent's home, and we make sure that they're suitable for bringing up a child.
Maybe you should tell her what you mean by that.
Well, first, they must want a child from the bottom of their hearts. Secondly, they must be God-fearing people who go to church. Then they must have a comfortable home in a nice neighborhood, and they must be financially stable. And then, of course, we check their medical records to make sure that they're healthy. I still see enormous doubt and fear in your eyes, my child.
You can trust Ambrose the same way you would trust me. I would never have brought you here unless I thought it was for the best.
If you let me place your child up for adoption,
You can walk away here knowing you've given your child the best future on earth. I promise that, my child, on everything that's sacred.
All right. Yes. I want you to find a good home for my baby.
Roger, please. Please don't do this. You promised me you would not do this.
I promised you I wouldn't if you were happy. I wouldn't threaten or damage your marriage, but Clint is the one who's threatened and damaged it.
But you're trying to finish it off.
I can't bear seeing you so miserable. Clint doesn't have to see it in your face every day, but I do. What would you have me do? Nothing. Just let you suffer.
You're asking me to end my marriage and start all over again with you. Don't you think that's going to cause suffering?
Victoria, right now, I am only talking about you, about your feelings, your heart. You keep getting hit. I keep standing back, waiting for you to see for yourself what's so obvious.
I don't want to believe that it's over with Clint. He promised me we were going to spend our lives together.
Then where is he?
He's in Arizona, up to his elbows in rubble. He's not here, and he's not fighting for me, and he's allowing this to happen.
Exactly. If he wanted this marriage to work, by God, he would be here trying to make it work. I'm the one who is here with you, concerned about you, wanting you. And Victoria, I'll never let my pride get in our way. I'll never run out on you. Give me the chance to make you happy.
So, do you think it went well?
What are you talking about? You were so hot you were steaming up my legs.
Thank you.
Very well.
The truth is, I just knew it was working. I just felt right.
Well, good.
So, when do you think we'll get to see the pictures?
Well, I guess that depends when I can get into a dark room. Let's see. Tonight could be tough. Maybe tomorrow, the day after, okay?
Okay, no hurry.
Good. Don't worry about it, though, because I'm going to have you on the cover of one of the biggest fashion magazines in no time, believe me. Do you need to change back into your street
Yeah,
clothes?
you're right.
Great.
Could...
Yeah? Debra, you did fine. I'm
No,
telling you.
no.
You were wonderful.
No, that's not what I wanted to say.
What?
I just wanted if you wanted to go out to dinner. I mean, on me. It could only be a hamburger or a pizza until I do get that cover or whatever.
Debra, I would love to, but I can't. See, I'm really worried about Tina. She's got herself mixed up in something else again, and I need to get over to Banner. I need to check something out.
Fine.
But I would love it if I could take a rain check.
Sure, I mean, you just let me know. I mean, you're the one with the family and the responsibilities and everything.
Maybe tomorrow?
Well, listen, I know you're in a hurry, so why don't you go on ahead?
What? Hey, get out of town. I'm taking you home, girl. Don't worry about it. You got a ride.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Go ahead. You go get your change.
Okay.
Oh,
Good.
great.
I can change at home.
All right. Great. Let's go. There you go.
Thanks.
You're not going to regret this.
You can leave this office knowing that Lord Love the Children has secured your child's future, Miss Medina. Now, if you'll sign this standard form.
What exactly am I signing?
Adoption papers, allowing me to place the child after it's born.
Well, if I sign this, what if I change my mind 6 months down the road?
I will counsel you and guide you through this stressful period. You will not change your mind.
Will I be allowed to help pick out the parents for my child?
No, leave that to me. I'll do the best I can. You have my promise.
He won't let you down.
it's just that I thought that it was only natural to meet the prospective parents, you know.
No, that's a different procedure. You see, in my experience, I have found that it's best for the prospective parents and the mother not to have any contact. We do this through experience. Believe me, I have never been fooled, and no child that I have placed has ever been unhappy. That's why we thrive here at Lord Love the Children.
All right, I guess I'll sign it.
Here you are.
Thank you.
Done. You did the right thing. Now, we can get you to work.
Oh, no. First, there is something that we have to do. We want to have the healthiest baby possible, so we have to monitor your health all through your pregnancy.
No, I don't think that would
Would
be
you
necessary.
please have Dr. Snyder step in, please?
Who's Dr. Snyder?
He's a staff officer, Christian. He'll be giving Miss Medina a prenatal right away. Dr. Snyder, I'd like you to meet Miss Gabrielle Medina.
Hello, Ms. Medina.
No. You're asking too much. You're asking me to give up on Clint.
Victoria.
Listen, please. There are things that have happened in my marriage. Problems that I have created and that Clint put up with that were so horrendous. And yet he always had the love and the patience to see them through with me.
I can't believe that you would do anything to him comparable to this.
Roger, you know what happened. Come on, I left him for months and months when I became Nikki Smith. In fact, Nikki didn't only replace me, she pretended to be me. She put him through hell. She tried to drive him away. When that didn't work, she tried to sell the banner. When that didn't work, she divorced him. All she wanted was the Lord name and money. Thank God. Thank God Clint saw through it. He battled Nikki Smith for months, and eventually he was able to free me. It was a horrible, awful time for both of us. I owe Clint my life. There is that other side to him, and I know we're not seeing very much of it right now, but it's there. I know it is. That's why I can't give up on him.
But Victoria, now Clint's chosen his Buchanan City dream over your marriage. It'll take a year or two to build that city and get it working. And then he'll want you to stay. How long are you going to allow him to ignore your feelings and your needs?
Well, how long did he ignore his own feelings and his own needs when Nikki was around?
At one time, he would have done anything for you. Why not now?
I don't know. Please, let's go.
You are so lovely. And I love you so very much.